I'm Jim Cramer, and welcome to my world.
You need to get in the game.
Firms are going to go out of business, and he's nuts. They're nuts. They know nothing.
I always like to say there's a bull market somewhere, and I promise
Mad money. You can't afford to miss it.
Hey, I'm Cramer. Welcome to Mad Money. Welcome to Cramerica. Other people about trying to make some friends. No, we're just trying to make each other money. My job is not just to entertain you. This is a coaching show and a teaching show, okay? So call me at 1-800-743-CNBC. On a nice day, one where the Dow rallied 44 points, S&P gained another almost a little more than 0.5%, NASDAQ up 0.68%, I need you to remember something. I need you to remember that while the news out of Egypt is indeed mesmerizing, it's not the kind of news that can make you any money. In fact, I think perhaps it's mesmerized many people into missing some great opportunities, like the huge gains in Panera or Chipotle or Netflix that we saw today. Yes, Mubarak's out. Exciting, compelling, important. It just doesn't make you the kind of money that, say, earnings news does. In fact, I found the market plenty worried about the Nile. But it's the wrong Nile. It's Blue Nile, the diamond and jewelry website that plummeted almost $8 after a weak outlook. So with that in mind, let's focus on the upcoming earnings reports and our game plan for next week. On Monday, after the close, we hear from Limelight Networks, one of your popular faves because it's a little $6 number, not $6 dumber number. Oh, shoot. A speedier internet play that I like to think of as the fast lane on the information superhighway. We know Akamai blew up after delivering guidance that said things would be seasonably slow. Holy cow, I didn't know there was a season to the internet. Its stock lost a seventh of its value in a nanosecond. Will we get the same story from competitor Limelight, or will they tell us that they're crushing Akamai? Hey, maybe they got a lot of Netflix biz. We also get a checkup on the housing business when Masco reports. What's Masco? Well, that's all things kitchen and bath, right? And it's been on fire. The stock's been. It's because of the future. Or maybe actually the business just started picking up this quarter. Masco will tell us. Best housing barometer that I follow. But remember, we are in listen-only mode. And pay close attention when metallurgical coal miner Walter Energy reports. You know that's been one of my favorite. A lot of people got mad at me because it went down like 30 cents after I recommended it. Of course, now it's about double. The coal bull market has been stalled of late. We need to know if Walter can reignite it by taking share from the Australian mines that are closed because of the bad weather and shipping coal to China. On Tuesday morning, we have CenturyLink. Remember that one from when we were at Tulane? That's one of our fave high-yielding rural telco plays, along with Frontier and Windstream. I think that if CenturyLink closes in on its acquisition of Quest, the stock could have another run. Now, here's one that's interesting. FOSL. You know, the accessories company? The Sitch. Yes, the Sitch turned us on to this accessories play at $44.14 in August. It's now up over 88%. And we think accessories are as hot as ever. Let's not be greedy, though. If you own FOSL, time to ring the register on half your position, especially if they talk it up on the next installment of the American Experience. Oops, I mean Jersey Shore. After the close on Tuesday, one of my favorite healthcare tech names, you've heard it millions of times on the show, Allscripts Mises reports. This group is in the sweet spot right now. They don't like the drug stocks, they like this. So we project a very good quarter. However, the stock is at its 52-week high, and it has almost every single time tend to sell off after earnings. I want you to be careful. DELL comes out on Tuesday afternoon. On the one hand, I expect another awful quarter from this tech loser. On the other, I expect it to have no more impact on the rest of tech than Cisco's disappointment did, and Michael Dell will remain on the wall of shame. And get ready to hear from two of my favorite real estate investment struts. That's East Group and Federal Realty. A getting back to even name that's been a huge winner. Don Wood, CEO. These two can help us gauge retail rents as well as office rents, and will give us some insight into whether the REIT bull market will continue. East Group's a buy right here, by the way. Wednesday morning, look out, because Deere reports. A great company that always seems to have a difficult conference call, and I'm using difficult lightly. It's got a record of sell-offs after the quarter versus rallies, overwhelmingly sell-offs occur versus rallies. And here's what I want you to do. Be careful. Don't enter any Deere. You're going to get a chance, I think. Wait until after a report, as I did when I bought the stock from my charitable trust, actionownersplus.com. And then it'll get hit, and that's when you'll pull the trigger. Devon, which we know we've liked from almost the beginning of the show because of Larry Nichols, now chairman, it's had a huge run without an accompanying run in natural gas prices. I think you could sell off when it reports after this rally. Let's wait and pull the trigger until after the quarter. I'm suggesting this because that's been a pattern this whole earnings season. Owens Corning comes home Wednesday morning. Like Masco, this is an incredible thermometer for housing. That said, the OC is up 33% since I recommended it $25.87 in August, and I think you should schnitzel half ahead of the quarter. It has gotten wildly ahead of itself. Agnico Eagle, AEM, one of my favorite gold plays, reports on Wednesday after the close. Stock's been taken down because of the weakness in the shiny stuff, but it remains one of the really great investable gold miners. People didn't like the guidance the last time it reported, and it sold off hard. I don't think they're going to make that mistake again, but the important thing is that AEM is down huge from its high, while gold is only mildly corrected. You do the math. Now, another one that gets it wrong after they report, I'm focusing on some of these because they give you opportunities. We will hear from NetApp, there's a little guy there, NetApp, on Wednesday afternoon. The last time this company reported, this story was garbled, and it got hit hard. They didn't have the right numbers. There was some dilution in there from a convertible. It was an amazing buying opportunity. Can it happen again? We will have to be ready because it's a data storage play, and right now nothing's hotter than that. We heard that again from Frank Shamo yesterday, the CFO of Verizon. Then there's NVIDIA. This is the graphics company that I recommended at 11, then 10, then 9, average at 10. It's a double. You know what? Tonight I'm saying take it, okay? As much as I like the stock, I think we're overstaying our welcome. Ring the register. Take profits. I am done with NVIDIA. Go home. Buy yourself a cashmere sweater. Okay, good. That's a little fashion tip. Thursday, Barrick Gold reports. We spoke with the CEO not that long ago. Remember, he told a fantastic story. I think it's only gotten better. This kind of big cap gold stock is a terrific opportunity at these levels. There's some big seller of gold in the market. Don't get deterred here. We also got to check up on the shoe bull market from Timberland. The CEO was very bullish when he came on the show 2 months ago. I expect good things. Then on Thursday in Nordstrom, speaking of shoes, they got a big shoe department. I like the DSW because it's a little more my price range, but they'll let us know if they got the high end still cooking. Big UGG seller, too. Did you see Deckers today? Almost at a 52-week high, one of our fads names. Friday morning, Campbell's Soup. Yeah, you ever notice the symbol CPB? You know what that is? That's Campbell's Pork and Beans. That's why it's called CPB. They're going to talk about brands that are ripe for the Chinese taking. Remember I had Clorox? Clorox the other day. Clorox was up 5 because Icon saw it. You know what? This one's been struggling forever. Maybe someone from China will put it out of its misery. It's been the ultimate value trap. People are hoping and hoping and hoping, but hope is not an investment strategy. We're also going to hear from Eldorado. Symbol EGO. Don't I know that one? Our fastest growing gold company. Remember, Barrick is the blue chip. AEM is the growth, and EGO is the junior growth play. You got to have one of them. Finally, there's Ultra Petroleum, and this is one of those best-of-breed drillers in the natural gas universe. It has properties very close to the assets the Chinese just bought from Chesapeake. Let's see if they, too, have the joint venture bug that's brought out so much value in the nat gas space. I got to tell you, I saw some news just today, just actually right before I did the show, that Canada is thinking about exporting natural gas because our country has so far rejected it. Beyond earnings, pay attention when the January housing start figures come out on Wednesday. The Jan housing start figures might have confused that as a stock, JHS or something. We don't want them strong. That's bad for the price of your home. We don't want to add to the supply. We don't have enough demand. This will be another opportunity, though, for the bears to tell you that your house should be burnt down in order to save it and take the insurance money. They had good data yesterday that was completely ignored in the housing price. The media must ignore it. I guess the media must all rent. All right, anyway, we know that housing is stabilizing, okay? The median home price year over year, same price, sales are up huge, don't be dissuaded, as you would have missed moves like the Owens Corning move from 25 to 34, Masco from 10 to 14. The Bears want you to miss all these rallies. It's vital for their performance, if not their ego. I want you to participate in them. The bottom line, forget about denial. Focus on earnings like Limelight Networks, Masco, Water Energy, CenturyLink, FOSL, Allscripts, Mises, DELL, East Group, Federal Realty, Deere, Devon, Owens Corning, Agnico Eagle, NetApp, NVIDIA, Barrick Gold, Timberland, Nordstrom's, Campbell's Soup, Eldorado Gold, Ultra Pete. And remember, don't be scared when the housing bears come out on Wednesday to gripe about housing starts. A weak number is a good number. I know that they're trained bears. I can get them to come out and come on TV so easily. But it took me a long time because I am the ringmaster. Bo in North Carolina. Bo.
Hey, great big Carolina Tar Heel booyah to you, Jim.
I'm liking that, but sometimes I endorse the Tar Heels. A lot of other people from a lot of other schools in North Carolina get real mad at me, so I wish good luck for everybody. What's up?
Keep it up. In referencing gold, with all the unrest in the Middle East, what do you think is the future of gold, and how bad would the economy have to get to make gold worthless?
No. Gold is not. Gold's been stalled for two reasons. In a higher interest rate environment, people don't buy as much gold because they get a better return on their money with the interest from bonds than they do with gold. And also, there is a big seller of gold in the marketplace. Now, what is my take? I said gold's going to bottom at the end of January. You should own gold. I am reiterating that view right here, right now. I think you should own the gold stock, if not the GLD, if not gold coins. And it should be up to 20% of your portfolio. Mad Money will be right back.
Coming up.